Hi Tarot Tribe, it's Ethany and welcome to day 5 by 5, which is not 5, it's 25, of the 31 Days of Tarot. Refreshing water, drink your water. Okay, so today's prompt is what tarot decks are you looking forward to getting to know better in 2016? And this was bloody tough. So before I get into the ones where I actually have them, I want to give a shout out to a couple that, well, first of all, let me just get to it. The Star Child Tarot Akashic Records edition is on its way, so that will definitely be one that I'm looking forward to working with more in 2016. Cannot wait. Been seeing it all over my Instagram and I'm like, oh my god, give it to me now. In so many ways, as in like it's another one of those decks where I'm thinking about getting another one. That's that one. And then the Lumina Tarot by Inner Hue. I've done an unboxing and I talked about it already in another video recently on this challenge, so I didn't want to go through it again. But those two are definitely ones that are going to be in big rotation for me in 2016. I can already tell, I can feel it. And as I look out, it's so sunny and beautiful and very frosty today here in Vancouver. And I just can't wait, all this light and love. And it's New Year's Day as I'm recording this. I've got some time today. So I'm doing a bunch of videos and I'm so excited. So what are the other ones? So let's start off with the more new decks that I have, that I haven't spent enough time with, that are going to be coming into rotation. I have a lot of decks to the point where it worries me a little bit that I'm never going to spend the time with them that I want. And there was this really funny post that went around on Tumblr about your other decks having kind of a little bit of a sad one because they never get touched. And I feel that some of my decks feel that way. Even though, you know, I am a full-time tarot reader and business coach and writer, I spend a lot of time with my decks. I have a lot of decks to spend time with. So, okay, so let's have a look at the first one. This first one is the Fauna Tarot. I've done an unboxing video of this tarot deck. This is on Etsy and is so freaking beautiful. I love it. The booklet is in Spanish, or is in I believe it's in Spanish. So it was published in Puerto Rico. That's where the beautiful artist is from. So the booklet is not really all that helpful for me. Someone did say there was a digital English copy running around. But you can tell from the cards. Let me have a look. Let me go through this. It's a 6. You can tell it's 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. You can tell by the cards kind of very quickly the energy of them. Gotcha. 8. I just think this deck is so sweet and I haven't spent enough time with it. It's going to be one that I'm probably going to use for myself and client readings. So rad. Love it. Oops. The Hangman. Yeah, I just think it's beautifully done. Love the art style. Love the minimalistic feel of a lot of the cards. Really beautiful cardstock. Just so beautiful. I haven't even really spent any time with this deck at all, so I need to put this in my box of current kind of reading. So beautiful. Look at that. So that's this one, the Fauna's tarot deck. I'm sorry if I've just like brutalized your name a number of times. Check out my unboxing video if you did like this on my channel, because it has the link and everything of where to get this deck, and it's, like I said, it's on Etsy, so support Actually, we're going to liberate this deck from this box. Bye-bye, box. It's in this beautiful pouch, so why wouldn't I just keep it in there? I always love supporting independent creators because I am one myself, and we all should stay together. Okay, so what else? Oh, the Urban Tarot. So I just got this, and I've done an unboxing video, which I've probably put up by the time this is gone up. If not, it'll be soon. I just had a huge slate of unboxing videos, and I did not want to inundate everyone with unboxing videos because that's not all I do. I don't just hoard tarot. I feel like that's sometimes all I do. If you haven't seen this deck, it's so great. It is so great. Oh my god. A real modern take on the tarot. It's fresh in my sort of mind, in my psyche. I got a really beautiful bundle from my Kickstarter backing of this deck. It is Thoth based, so it is a little bit of a divergence for me into that kind of realm because I'm more Rider-Waite-Smith. But I'm looking forward to the challenge, and maybe this is me getting back into the Thoth a little bit more than I have in the past. So I'll show you a few more. It's a delicious deck. It's really I love it. It's modern. It's kind of like no nonsense. It allows you to see a real world application of the tarot and how it can manifest in the real world. Because as Robin Scott says in the book, the whole point behind creating this deck is to give a modern adaptability to it, to show people that the tarot still does have a place in maybe what some of these things may seem like and feel like and manifest in our modern world. And that's, that's really cool. That's a really cool thing to be like, oh yeah, I can see that as something that's tangible, it's touchable, it's experienceable, rather than something that's like the knights where we don't really have knights running around anymore. Alas. So that's the Urban Tarot. It's another deck I want to get to use and get to spend more time with next year. The next one was a newish deck too, but I haven't spent much time with it at all, is the Greenwich Tarot. Oh. And not for any other reason, but I just haven't yet. It didn't really feel wintry to me. Sorry, it didn't really feel fallish to me. I think it really kind of feels New Year-y, calendar New Year-y, kind of January, February for me. Love the borderless quality of this deck, and I interviewed Kiri, the artist of this deck. I've done an unboxing video of this deck. It is just so stunning. As I mentioned before in the, Llewellyn's going to think I hate their decks if anyone ever watches it from Llewellyn. I don't. I love Llewellyn. I've got the amount of stuff that I buy from theirs and would certainly prove that I don't hate it. It's just more that their cardstock, like a lot of people have mentioned, it can be quite thin. But not all their decks are like that. It's just so pretty. Look at the little mousey. So I'm really looking forward to getting to know this deck a little bit more. Well, a lot more. And to see how it reads, to see how this reads for clients and reads for myself. Love that. Stunning. So that's another deck that I'm looking forward to getting to know. The last deck is actually one I've had for years and years and years and years, and I haven't really worked with for a really long time. And I thought, you know what? It's time to bring the Druidcraft Tarot back, because this deck is quite honestly one of the most beautiful decks ever. And I've seen people gosh, it's so scratched up. I've seen people who have cut the white border from this. I wonder if it screws up the backs. It looks like it would. And it does look really good because there's a secondary border already. So I may do that at some point. But this deck, the artwork is just shut up beautiful. It's beautiful and big. It's so easy to read. It's rich. It just, I love it. So I'm like, why don't I use this more? And I'm like, oh, it's in a big wooden box and it's stacked away because I have a ton of decks and not a ton of room. So, but it's time to bring it back. It's time to bring it back into the, time to do some more work with this deck. Beautiful. Because I have had this deck for such a long time, one of the most beautiful star cards ever. I haven't done any like reviews or unboxing of this deck before, but it is one of my all-time favorites. I mean, my all-time favorite list is pretty big, but this will be pretty high up there. Show you a couple more. Oh my god, so amazing. So these are really the decks that I've kind of chosen to spend a bit more time with. I know there's going to be more decks for sure that get rotated and that I use throughout the year, but these are ones that I kind of sat down and thought, you know, what kind of theme do I want for the year and what energy do I want for the year, and these are the ones that came to me more and ones that I'm excited to spend time with. So that's my prompt for today. I can't wait to see what you, even if you don't do a video, comment below on which decks you're looking forward to spending more time with in 2016. And if you liked this video, please subscribe to my channel, and thank you so much for watching today.